Hey, I've got a couple videos for you today. We're going to jump into Illustrator and make a custom desktop picture. That's what you're looking at here, or wallpaper if you're a PC user. So I'm going to walk you through this real quickly, then give you time to work, and then we're going to spend the last 10 minutes of class looking at everybody's imagery. And setting your imagery is as easy as right-clicking and changing the desktop background. And no, we're not going out on the internet. We're not stealing anything. We're creating stuff from scratch. Let me show you how it's going to work. We're in the Finder. You've got your dock down here. Your dock is up. My dock is hidden. For right now, you can leave it up, or if you know how to hide it, you can go ahead. But click on this little magnifying glass, Spotlight, and yes, it works with the space bar, but we're going to be resetting this, so I want you to know that you can click on that. Start typing Illustrator, and I don't know how many letters you'll have to start typing, but eventually Spotlight's going to say, oh, is this what you're looking for? And if it is, hit return. Say, yeah, thank you very much. Now, Illustrator on a guest account, I tested this. It launches rather slowly, so just be patient. This shows up in a single bar. You have a different welcome window. It talks about new features, and you just click Done. And you're not going to be called by name. Eventually you will when we get rolling in this. And your library is going to say something about, hey, you got to be logged on in order to see this. Don't worry about that. That'll come. For right now, let's just switch from Essentials, this workspace right here. See where I'm clicking? Click on Essentials and change it to Typography. There we go. And the last step in this video is we got to set up the right size document. I'm going to switch over to Photoshop, and you see down here, Command, here, I held down Command and I tap Tab. And if I just tap it and let go of Tab and continue to hold down Command, I can, and then tap Tab again, and again, I can jump over to Photoshop and then let go. And here's a little document that I prepared for you guys. I want you to understand that your resolution depends on what computer you're sitting at. If you're on one of the big 27-inch iMacs, you're 2560 by 1440. Write that down. 1920 by 1080 on the 21-inch iMacs, and none of you is at 2880 by 1800. That's my resolution on this Retina display iMac. So remember the screen resolution you have to use, and then I'm going to jump back over to Illustrator right there and hit Command N, File New. Every program you use, File New. It's always Command N or Control N on a PC. Get used to that. Start working smart. And look, that untitled one sitting there, you can just start typing. You don't have to hit delete or anything like that. The name automatically appears. Make sure your units are set to pixels, not anything else. We're not working in inches now, pixels, and use the correct resolution that matches your computer. If you have to back up this video to find that resolution, go ahead and do it. And then the last step in this video, see how this window's just floating here? It's kind of a pain, and you can see Photoshop behind it or your desktop or whatever. Hit the letter F. Just the letter F, no control, no command. Then I'm going to hold down the space bar and just move this over. And if you can't hold down the space bar, if that doesn't work, come over, grab the hand tool, and you can move it like that. Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to come back, then we're going to get rolling with creating your custom desktop picture.